I'm at the Chase Bank. I just noticed nowadays these buildings are built cheaply, even for the bank. They use cheap materials such as foam and plaster for the outside walls. I noticed that yesterday at one of the Family Dollar store. But this is a bank. It has an outside ATM. And when I was using the ATM, I noticed this building started to fall apart. As you can see, the cement fall off and there is a hole. I don't know what this is. Some kind of, it's like the scrubbing thing for to wash the dishes. And I noticed there's a little hole in the wall. Then I looked down at the bricks. I noticed that there's a separation between the concrete, and there are cracks in the concrete and the brick. So I thought maybe the bricks will come right out. And it's right next to the ATM machine. That makes me wonder. The banks are complaining and worried about people blowing up their ATM with firecrackers and dynamite. But this building is falling apart. That ATM machine is gonna fall out of the wall all by itself without anyone even blowing it up. That's crazy. I'm at the Chase Bank using the ATM. This building materials are horrible. You want to see how easy it is to break into a bank? Look at that. It just falls apart. Look at that. You can take the whole brick out. It is crazy. Look. You can get right into inside the insulation, and the ATM machine is right there. That is crazy. This one too. It can be easily removed. Look at that. I'll put it back. I'll put it back. Look at that. It is really crazy. I made this video just to let the banks know that how bad their buildings are. And this is a new building. It's built about maybe 2, 3, 4 years ago. It hasn't been here for that long. And the banks has the nerves to charge its customers service fee $10 to $15 a month to have a checking account. And they couldn't spend the money on, their building. Banks used to build really solid, because they have the vault and the safes inside and lots of money. But now this building's about to fall apart. It's a new building. I just want to let the banks know that instead of blaming people for their problems and charge its customers a monthly service fee and providing no service, there's a lot of things they have to fix on their own. Before, the banks blame its customers for everything. And as you can see, Bank of America is right over there, not far from this Chase Bank. And the Bank of America sucks too. They charged me about $12 a month for service fee. And the service is not good over there. I went to a Bank of America the other day in Camden, New Jersey. And their ATM machine, the touch screen, wasn't even working. It's like a broken cell phone. And when I'm trying to tell the employees there about it, and they thought I was crazy. But 3 of them tried, with my ATM card inside, and the touch screen was not responding. So there are a lot of things for these banks to fix, instead of just, working on charging people more and more money for everything. Chase Bank, fix your building. I'm not somebody trying to break in there or rob the bank. I just want the public to know how cheaply even the bank buildings are being built nowadays. And that's America for you. I guess that's it. So don't blame me for taking the bricks down and take the building apart. I have no intention of stealing anything from this bank. Just want to make the bank and the public to be aware what is going on. That's all. This boba tea house in Pennsauken, New Jersey used to be a Bank of America. You can still see the blue trim on the rooftop. That's Bank of America's color. Red, white, and blue, just like the American flag. And as you can see, the drive-through is still here. The drive-through window. So I didn't make this up. It used to be a Bank of America. But about 10 years ago, when they start to charge its customers service fee for having a bank account, and that's when this and a lot of other branches across the nation closed. About 1 mile from the boba tea house that used to be a Bank of America in Pennsauken, now we're in Merchantville, 1 mile apart. This used to be a Bank of America also. You can still see the sign that says customer parking only. Those are Bank of America signs. And also, it has a drive-through in the back, and it's still here. It's just that the bank has been gone also for about 10 years. Around the same time, the Bank of America branch in Pennsauken closed. No one has occupied the building since then, so they still got the signs inside the drive-through window. Oh, this is in Haddonfield, New Jersey, and this building used to be a Bank of America too, but for some strange reason, This one is also closed. As you can see, where they board up right here, there used to be an ATM machine right here. And around the back, this is where the drive-through is, or was. In the window, it says this location is permanently closed. Bank of America. It's really strange how they close all the locations around here. And it's really inconvenient when you have to look for a Bank of America to go to. This is the only Bank of America ATM in the area now. It's in Cherry Hill, across from the Cherry Hill Mall. This Cherry Hill location ATM is really crappy. Of course, it's out of service again. It never works. This place is always dirty, full of trash. Summertime is really hot in here because the air conditioning stopped working. And one time I was in here, there was chicken bones on the floor over there, all nasty. This Bank of America branch in the city of Camden, New Jersey, it's the only one that's left around here because all the other ones nearby has closed. As you can see, this building is really crappy. It's all boarded up. And this bank is still open. The other day when I had to do some banking, I had no choice but to come to this branch, and I hate to come over here because other than parking on the street, there is nowhere to park. I was here to use the ATM machine, and you're not gonna believe this. The ATM I was using, I put my ATM card inside and enter the PIN number by using the keypad that's on the machine. And when I try to make a withdrawal, I try to touch the screen, and the touch screen wasn't even working. It's like a broken cell phone screen. And when I was trying to get attention of the bank workers, trying to tell them that the ATM, the screen broke. And they must have thought I was crazy. Nobody paid me any attention until later on, when they got off the phone and came to the machine and touched the screen trying to help me see if I can access my account. And it wasn't working. You see, it's really crappy around here. It's really dirty, full of trash. And that's where this bank is.